Guys, I know I look like crap. I feel like crap. Apparently, we got COVID, and so that's what I've been battling or dealing with. Um, I will tell you this. Hold. Okay. I will tell you this. Um, of course, my breathing issues have been crazy because they always are. With my anxiety, and my head has been feeling stuffy the whole time. My nose, my head, everything's been feeling really stuffed up. My nausea is there all the time anyway. So again, I don't know. Um, I do know a weird thing that happened to me yesterday, and I'll tell you the whole story in a minute, like where all this started. I just kept thinking it was my allergies, trying to positive thinking, But so the highest temperature I've had this whole time has been like the highest was 99.9, but it's been bouncing like around 99.5, and then and like yet last night, today, this morning I woke up, there was nothing. It's 98.3, 98.5 normal, My throat hurts really bad. It's been hurting for days, a couple days. My coughing, I've been coughing, and it's like that ugly cough, like in your chest where it like hurts, like a rough cough. um, but okay, crazy symptom yesterday. For a good 8 hours, I was all of a sudden out of nowhere. Well, okay, I want to say a good 10 hours. So for a good 10 hours, when I actually checked it, because I haven't been checking my numbers like at all, because I try to stay away from that, because it's bad when you have health anxiety to be doing that, right? So I decided to go ahead and check my numbers because I just felt weird, right? Like my heart, just everything felt weird. So just to calm myself down, I checked my numbers. And then my breathing issues, so I was checking my breathing. So my oxygen was like 98, between 97 and 99. Sometimes it would bounce up to 100, But the thing that made me freak out a little was my heart rate. So my heart rate kept going between 115 to 135. And then I would take deep breaths, I would sit down or whatever, and I would just try to stay calm, and then it would go down to like 105, but it was still over 100. And so that kept happening to me for, I'm not kidding, probably about 10 hours. And then on top of that, I got where in my ears, I was feeling like the I could feel my heartbeat like really heavy in my ears, and it was like fast, right? And it was just like boom, 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 but like in your ear, like if you were to get your ear and like close it, like completely block your ear from hearing or anything, like that's what it felt like, sounded like, and but you could feel the heartbeat really bad. And so yeah, that's what's been happening to me. That happened to me all yesterday. I don't want to overthink things. I've had COVID a few times in the past. Even in 2020, I had COVID twice. It was awful. And I think I've had it again over time. I don't know. And then today I'm dealing with it, or right now we're dealing with it. The one I'm worried about is my husband, especially right now. Y'all don't know everything. There's a couple of you who do, those who talk to me on a normal basis. Of y'all know that I've been dealing with a lot with my husband, that he's been in and out of the hospital for the past year. What was it, a couple of months ago, he was in the hospital the last time with his blood pressure, diabetes, kidney, whatever, something going on with his kidneys. He's just been really bad with his numbers, like his blood pressure. His heart rate was really bad. They had to put him on beta blockers recently. because his heart rate wouldn't come down. Like his heart rate was staying at a steady, like between about 130 to 140, something. And they couldn't get it to come down in the hospital. We were in the hospital for a while trying to get him for them to fix him, And so they finally got his his heart rate down, his blood pressure. They got him on some medication, a medication cocktail, if you will, to get his blood pressure to go down. And so his blood pressure has been a good, like, 130 or one whatever, over something, whatever. It's been better than it's been because he's used to having his blood pressure be about, like, it's usually, the usual was 180 something over 104 or something like that, right? And then whenever we had to go to the hospital, the few times we have, it's been like 250 something over 130 something. Like, it's been crazy high. And so there's just been a lot. I can go into that later, but he's the one I'm worried about. So he has COVID as well. And so I'm kind of worried. He keeps acting like everything's fine, but he's a man, and men tend to do that. So I just keep checking on him. I asked him if he wanted me to check his temperature and stuff. He was like, no. So here we are. But yeah, we have COVID. And we think it started from my mother. My mother came to visit last week, I think. Around Monday or Tuesday of last week. So it's been 7 days. But she started throwing up a lot. She was throwing up for a while. I was taking care of her. And she went back to my sister. So man, I can't even, there's a lot. So I don't know. So my sister just told me too that she has COVID. And so apparently it's going around. So be careful out there, y'all. Take your vitamin C. I like taking Emergency Plus because it has the vitamin D3 added to it. So vitamin D3 is very important when it comes to fighting COVID. I ran out of all my vitamins and I have zero money. Zero. I'm talking we had to count change to get money for food, for like a loaf of bread and like some eggs type stuff, okay? So I'm like super poor, so I have no money whatsoever to replenish my vitamin C or anything. So it's kind of freaking me out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Usually I have that to fall back on. I'm usually taking that 3 times a day when I'm sick, and it usually makes me feel better within a couple of days, within a day or two, no matter what I have. And I haven't been able to do that. And so, because I don't have $15 to go buy me a box of Emergency Plus, But yeah. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Remember, you're not alone. I will keep you updated on everything that's going on with me. All right.